It's 5 goals to Germany and 1 goal to Scotland. 3 unreplied goals for Spain against Croatia. This is Tom Prince Studio, and here with me I have Mr. Michael and also Brother Sonny. Good evening, Brother Sonny. Good evening, Brother Michael.
Good evening.
Thanks for joining us this evening.
Yeah,
I can see you guys are ready to, analyze some of the games that have been played from yesterday and today in the just conclude in this Euro Cup 2024 in Germany. Straight away we'll go to the match against Germany versus Scotland, the opening game of the tournament. 5 goals to Germany and 1 goal to Scotland. Of course, many football pundits already predict Germany will take victory for that day, but football, you never can tell. It's, the underdog also gives surprises. So, Brother Michael, can you tell us what happened to Scotland for them to receive that 5 goal for their first game in the tournament? That's a lot. 6 goals for 1 game. Yeah. What do you think?
No surprises. 2004 European Championship is been hosted by Germany, so you can trust that they brought the best of their talent on board. And when I was younger, I used to hear football made in Germany. You understand? And you can testify of the impact of German football on world football and how well that they have done over the years. So it was a easy game for them. They had a field day. For me, I watched the match and then I saw that probably it was a training session or whatsoever. They had no competition at all, and there was no way for Scotland to there was no way out for them to win or even play equal. So the 5 goals that they score was a true exhibition of German football, their dominance and their ability to score more goals if they have the opportunity, and for it to have all the players that are doing very well in the individual teams on board. So it was a good game to watch, and I can tell that Germany is a team to watch, and they can possibly progress to the finals, and if they utilize their chances and play their best of tactics, they could win the Euro 2004. So it was a good match to watch. And as for Scotland, it wasn't much to say from their side. Even the only goal that that went for their favor was an own goal. So that's to let you know.
Germany scored the whole 6 goals in that match.
with the statistics, total dominance went for Germany. Shots on goal, every statistics of the match, Germany stood out.
Another thing that I noticed, 5 different players scored in that match, and for the team, for 5 different players to score in a match for one team, that's a positive sign for that team. That means they can rely on any player.
Yeah, and if you look, if you go check all the players that scored, these are players that did very well in their clubs and they were on fire. So that's to let you know that the German team, they are in for a big deal. And
Florian Wirtz was on target. Jamal Musiala was on target. Havertz was on target. Fulkrug was on target, and Emre Can also was on target. He came in the second half, just barely 10 minutes in the field. He had his own goal.
It's not surprised
for a team that has such ability. That means they have more prospect in the tournament in the future. What's your thoughts on that? When you have a team, 5 players scored in one match.
It's possible because if you watch the players he mentioned, if you check their record on their clubs, they are all
consistent.
Exactly. So they are all very, very accurate strikers. So they are delivering even in their club side. So they are regularly on on what they are doing, and they will do more.
Yeah, of course. When a team started a tournament with 5-1, and like I said, 5 different players were on score sheet, that means there's a very good chance they will do more in any game in next coming matches. And Germany has 73% percentage of the control of that game. Scotland was 27, and total shot on target 20 for Germany. And 1 for Scotland. Wow, you could see the dominance in that game. And 10 was on target for Germany.
Total.
And none was on target for Scotland. So they really took over that match.
So it's clear that they had a wonderful time. And their next match they play against Hungary. And the same thing might occur. They'll win convincingly, and you can see that the team came prepared. Like I said, they are hosting it, so they will love to do more and to possibly win the
so do you see Germany going to the finals or semi-finals?
They can progress
probably winning the tournament.
They can surely progress to, you can base your monthly salary on that Germany might progress to the semi-finals or the final stage on that.
At least for sure, they have the quality to go all the way to the finals. I even probably won it. But football, you never can tell. It's too early, so we don't have to use the early stage. So
I wouldn't mind go for a bank loan and plans for them to go to the next stage of the. For sure they will do well.
Okay, your prediction always comes true.
Great.
From my records, your prediction always come true. So also there was another game in the same group, Switzerland versus Hungary. It was a really tight game. Switzerland scored two goals, and it puts pressure on Hungary. But of course, in football, teams go back to the dressing room and look at their faults, and the coaches also let them know, this is what we can do to make sure we can fight back. And they came back second half. It was really tight game for Switzerland, of course, but they couldn't withstand Switzerland. Hungary tried. They replied with 1 goal, but of course, Cameroon-born international that plays for Switzerland, Mbele, scored the 3rd goal for Switzerland.
He made it.
That gave them victory over Hungary. So in Group A, they've completed their game. So Germany is in top 3 points. They have 5-goal difference. Switzerland second place on 3 points with 3 goals difference. Hungary and Scotland, of course, Hungary is on a 3rd position, while Scotland, because of the goal against, in 4th position. So that's Group A in the Euro 2024. Germany, like we said, will go all the way to become maybe probably champion or even the semi-final.
Yeah, for sure. That group, both teams, Germany and Switzerland, would qualify out, and I don't know for Hungary and Scotland. I'm not really sure. The 2 teams that I've said are strong, and they have the character to progress to the next stage.
We will not fail to mention that there was a red card on that match also by Ryan Pochios. He got the red card on the 45th minute.
Even if there wasn't any red card, I knew that was going to play a part, but with or without the red card, I could go to sleep and wake up without asking for the scores of that game.
Of course, Kai Havertz was the man of the match on that day.
Excellent.
So we wish Germany more success in the future on their next game, and of course, I know they were going to come out in this group, if not the top or maybe 2nd position. We move on straight to Spain versus Croatia. What happened to Croatia today, Brasoni? 3 unreplied goals, and they have a penalty and couldn't convert it.
Spain,
what's your take on
Spain? Their game is always on top. So anything they do it, differently. It's like a Champions League final. Madrid, They are Spanish. So when it come to Euro, they are Euro nation. 2008, they make it. 2012, they are Euro champions. So maybe this they will be also their season. As what they play with Croatia, you can see that they still have more in their to deliver.
So one thing I noticed also,
Yeah.
3 goals in first half. And the same thing happened in a game against Germany and Scotland. Even the game against Switzerland and Hungary, 2 goals also in the first half. So what I think in this Euro 2024 in Germany, a lot of goals in the first half. Is that the new strategy for teams, or is something that just happened? Because I don't think this has happened for a long time.
That's
in the
why
opening game
that's why
of
they
a
call
tournament.
That's why they call it football. Anything can
happen.
anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
Yes.
And of course, Morata is on target, Ruiz and Cavalla.
Yeah.
So, what do you think of Morata? Do you think he has come of age to make his mark in Europe in Europe tournament, especially for him being part of the national team for a while now?
Yeah, it's what he's doing now is what he's supposed to do. He has to fight the last fight because they will be his last Euro.
Probably.
Yes. So that's why if you see, that's why it's leading to even to be a captain. So it's like goodbye Spanish in a national team. So it's leading by example.
So he has to deliver this Euro Cup.
Yes. So it's fighting his last fight in national team. So that's why. But he will still score more goals. Maybe other games they will still have. Because he's a goal-getter.
Okay, Michael and Morata.
Yeah, you can see Morata is still got the fire, and he's still dangerous, in and it's a predictor, as a striker. And I don't see, like I said, that you might think that probably this might be his last competition for his national team, but he's still young and he still has the capables. Give him the 5 times, he might score 4. So and I see his energy and speed, everything is still intact, and he can do more. So I wasn't surprised that he was on the score sheet, and I wish him the best for the subsequent games that he might score every game. Looking at the if you look at the game, most all the games, all the goals that were scored, you could see the tacticism, the tactical approach that they use, excellent, because Croatia is equal to the task of winning a game or having a more competitive game. But you see, there was something that the Spanish team did, used the empty spaces or the pocket space that Croatia left, and they utilized it. The first goal, you could see that they allowed them to play inside and had a crossover. And the with Lamine was excellent, and he did a lot of good passes and good dribbling. So you can see that they actually allowed them to play, but they knew what they were doing. They saw all the loopholes in the defense, and you could see their dominance in the midfield. So no wonder that they could score 3 goals and made use of their chances to win. So the Spanish were actually excellent, and they were good to watch today.
You say Morata is still young, he's 31, so age is still on inside.
Yeah, for 30,
me, the beginning will count for you.
Yeah, for me, I don't see him retiring
after this
very soon, and I could see that he could still score more goals in his adventure in football,
Okay.
And he's very smart. is a goal getter and is hungry for goals. So I believe that determination would let him play for more years to come.
I've followed Morata over the years now. I see he has the potential to be a world class player, a world class striker. But I think also a lot of expectation was on him. When at the peak of his career, also at the youth, he was in a big club in Real Madrid when he was young. So when you're in a big club, a lot of respect from you, and also from there he went to Chelsea, from Chelsea Atletico Madrid. So it has been a roller coaster for him in his career. Also, he was in Juventus, and of course, like I said, he has the potential to become a world-class striker and a world-class player also in his national team. But of course, in football, it's not what you expect. Sometimes you get, but he's a great striker, and but a lot has been expected on him to deliver, as a striker in club side of the national team, but it has not been there, for him, but yeah, he's still playing. He's 31. He still have few more years to go in his career. The World Cup is there. It's coming up. Also, probably maybe next Euro Cup when he will be 35. So, but yeah, that's Morata for you. But he's a great player. You can say he made his mark today as a striker. That is the most important thing. But we will not forget our veteran Dani Cavaya. He was on score sheet again today. I can't, stop talking about Cavaya anytime I have the opportunity. He was in Real Madrid, which is, of course, the team I love so much and that I support. And I've watched him over the years. He's so calm. He's so consistent, if he's not injured, and I play with so much confidence. And I like that on him as a player. Player plays with his heart, confidence, and gives, everything.
So
100%.
It's a potential player.
Player, yeah.
Whether team or Madrid team, it's a potential player. Even today, he showed it also on the national team. That yes, it's who I am, in and out.
Whether national team or club side.
Yes.
And as a defender, when you score goals,
it's also aggregate
icing on the cake.
Yes.
So
So
what do
he's
you
showing
think on
his
Cavaya?
skills.
What's your thought on Dani?
Yeah, great. As I was with the match, I said that you could when Sergio Ramos was in the Real team, you could see the same energy that that he left behind with Cavaya. His energy with his tackles and always going for goals. You see several times that Ramos would be on the score sheet, either with a cross or with his head. So that same energy and tactics that you can see in this guy also, and he's doing great. And I believe he would do a good defensive good for the Spanish team, and do more. And when it's needed, he can always pull a surprise like he did today. So that was great.
Even as a defender, you can look at his stats for today's game. He has 92% accurate passes. As a defender, and also, he has 8.2%, overrating into this match. So that shows a kind of potential he is, and as a football player, also in every game he has been. So I give kudos to Dani Cavaya. And I hope he stays out of injury before the tournament runs out. And I think Spain and Cavaya will go far in this tournament. So I wish
most definitely.
I wish the Spanish team success in the future, and also Dani Cavaya for the rest of the games in this Euro 2024. When in 30 seconds, Brasoni, what's your prediction on Croatia after this first loss?
They will wake up.
You think so?
Yes.
They will turn this around.
They will wake up. They will make it. Their next game.
Michael?
Yeah, for sure. I believe whatever went wrong today, the coach and his technical team will sit down and see what they could have done in the errors that I saw that they also had they had the opportunity to score, but the confidence and the completion wasn't there. So in their next game, I believe they will surely win. I believe they are playing Albania. I don't know which team that are playing next.
Their next
Yeah,
match.
their next match. Yeah, they will surely recover and win.
Okay, we
For
wish
sure. If they need to stay in the tournament, they need to win their second game, and they are equally good. Like I said, that today Spain were the better side. You know,
better side, of
in
course.
football it can happen.
Yeah, and in football, the better side always win.
Yeah.
And we wish Croatia and Luka Modric all the best in the rest of the games and also in the tournament, because they, of course, Croatia is also at media mark in world football and in Europe. So we want to see them also further in the tournament because they have great players. Perisic is there, Rakitic is there, Luka Modric is there. So we wish them success. So that's all we can take for today, for the games that have been played from yesterday, the beginning of the tournament, the match versus Germany, and the match versus Germany and Scotland. Also the game between Switzerland and also Hungary, and the match between Spain and Croatia. Don't forget to click on the notification bell as soon as we bring more analysis and also results on the ongoing Euro 2024 in Germany. You'll be the first to know. And don't forget also to subscribe on our channel, Tom Prince Studio. Go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. Thank you for watching. It's your host Ken, and we'll bring more analysis for you. Stay tuned and bye for now.